Yeah, Mike, set up straight, see where you want it.
Alright, right there.
You good?
Right there.
Alright, let me hear y'all talking to you real quick. Hold on one sec. 1, 2. Let me hear you talk yours.
What's that?
You good. See, let me hear you talking yours.
Microphone testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Microphone
yeah.
testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, let me roll one up before the camera get started, y'all. Yeah, this gonna be a good one, y'all. We got YouTube tuning in, we got Facebook over there. And I won't make sure I got no Google with me, though.
You gotta make sure.
Yeah, man. You used to have a partner you could look at and just say, I got to put it on. He said, nah, I got it. You y'all going to do it.
Should be alright.
Say, man, I'm gonna let my man introduce himself, man. Let everybody know who you are, man, right quick.
They already know see how Wvttz pops.
See
A lot of people.
These my local people right here,
Oh,
man.
those are local.
Yeah, these my locals. This YouTube right here, so YouTube know who you are.
Salute to YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, salute to the people.
So yeah, man, that's yeah. Well, I tried. You know, I did something with the rappers. You know, the deceased rappers' mothers. And oftentimes we forget about the father. So I'm with a deceased rapper father. So this song probably one of the first publicized or first sensationalized deaths surrounding so-called New York drill rapper, 18-year-old young black man, young black kid. So we got his dad on the show tonight. I think the father's pain is just as equal
Okay.
and almost as
Nah, she gone.
vital to be heard as the mother's pain.
All right. All right.
Yeah, daddy cried too. Yeah, daddy cried too. Daddy hurt too. Daddy get left out.
Oh man.
Yeah, y'all, we back in Detroit.
He got the front 13s on. You didn't think I knew about them, did you?
Yeah, I remember them niggas robbed the train in '98 for them motherfuckers. Yeah, that motherfucking whole train came from missing. 3 months before the release.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you.
And they was going through the hood. Yeah, some people on here, yeah. I know y'all know his son. Yeah, and he was, and he was a good kid. Not that there's a such thing as a bad kid, cause no child is born bad. But nah, man, when y'all heard the story, man, it's really like many of the young men coming up out the hood, really come from good background, man. Niggas just doing some fucked up shit, Yeah, niggas come from good people, good bloodline. Niggas just choose to do stupid shit, based on the environment, the culture, and then the brain. Yeah, the little dumbass brain out.
Want me to call you Mr. Williams? Perry?
I mean,
I'm a respectful
yeah. How you doing?
dude, so whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure you got a platform to be able to tell your story.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? And express however you want to express.
Yeah, I really wanna put together like an organization of fathers who done lost their sons or their children to gun violence, or just to violence, period. Kind of like a MAD or a dad or something like that, homie. It's a lot of niggas suffering, especially if they done been in the streets. Niggas, they battling with themselves. They battling with they belief system from the streets. Try to get my own retribution. And they doing that in silence.
That's a whole fact.
Yeah, they doing that in silence, homie. So we can talk about that once Antoine shit. Get ready, man.
I'm waiting on you, see.
All right, well shit, let me roll this bitch up. I don't want to be that one monkey.
See, love bands.
Yeah.
I'm about to get you a contract.
You
Like get him a contract.
That's what he need,
Yeah, they got it.
I think I took that nigga we bought some Nikes.
Oh yeah.
He probably didn't spit on them Nikes.
Yeah, I wear them in the sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wear them in the sand. I wouldn't dare wear these Vans in no sand. All right, shit, I'm ready.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm ready. I want
Alright, let me do this. What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate y'all for continuing to rock with me. I got a special guest in the building. I know that y'all think that the special guest is Charleston, but Charleston ain't a guest no more. Once you go into somebody's house at least 3 times, they no longer consider the guest, they consider the friend.
especially if you pee on the toilet seat or fart on the couch. If you pass gas in anybody's house, you're a friend now. So yeah. Shit, I ain't no guest no more.
Yeah, but I got a special guest in the building, and we wanted to make sure that his story got told, because often at times, I believe personally that men, and specifically fathers, get swept under the rug, right? We give a lot of visibility to women. We give a lot of visibility to the underserved, the underprivileged a lot of times, and even their stories get swept under the rug. But I think it's important for us to highlight this story in particular, and I got to give some credit to C because he brought it to my attention. And as soon as he brought it to my attention, I jumped on it because I'm like, yo, this is something that we need to be passionate about.
Yeah.
And it's something that needs to be brought to the light. So my special guest today specifically is Mr. Williams, Mr. Perry Williams.
Appreciate you.
Welcome to Detroit, my friend.
Hey man, appreciate it. Nice city.
You ever been here?
Right now. I'm loving it right now.
By way of New York, right?
By way of New York.
Yeah, that's
got
what's
a
up.
New Yorker, man, in Detroit, man.
Moved to NC.
Moved into NC,
I
okay.
already moved to NC. I've been here for a minute, but I'm from New York.
Okay.
But I'm in Detroit now. So that's all that matters now.
What part of New York are you from?
From Harlem.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, you from Harlem?
Yeah, from Harlem.
Man, what's in Harlem? Apollo.
Apollo.
Yeah.
I'm from Apollo.
Yeah.
Already, yeah. Mason, all them boys, Cameron. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of grew up in that era.
Yeah.
The Mace, the Camerons, or whatever, so on and so forth. So it was putting on for y'all.
Dipset.
Definitely.
Yeah, Dipset.
Yeah.
I was a big, my West Dallas niggas for about a year, they thought they were Dipset niggas.
Yeah.
Them niggas, my nigga Monkey used to play, they thought they were Dipset niggas for a minute, man.
Yeah, they definitely put on for us, though.
Yeah, they did.
But it's
The champ
ironic.
is here.
Yeah, it's ironic though because, the reason that you're here, and I guess it's funny that you mentioned that, C, because hip hop and rap specifically has evolved and changed so much since we was raised in that particular era, right? And and I don't want to tell your story for you. Kind of give us some insight. Go ahead, C.
And before you do that, rap was imitating. It was an art that was imitating life.
Mm-hmm.
Now rap is an art that's a reality of the rapper's life. Because the things that they rapping about are their beefs, their murders, their friends' death. So it's not about the ills of the community. It's not about exposing injustices, fight the power. It's not about telling stories anymore. Rap is reality television now.
So they living it.
Yeah, they live it. Yeah.
Most definitely.
And so that's how people are ending up dead. Because they live it. We don't allow studio gangsters to exist anymore. If we find out somebody writing your lyrics in the rap world, you can no longer rap anymore. So these guys aren't telling stories. They're not talking about when their mother was on drugs. They're not talking about when a teacher told him he ain't gonna be shit because he can't read 3 sentences. These niggas talking about somebody they want to kill, who they're gonna kill, and who already died. And that's the basis of every rap's lyrics, from east to west coast, from north to south, in the United States of America.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a fact.
So with that being said then, I don't want to tell your story for you. Kind of give us some insight of who you are and, how you came to be here specifically.
Man. Raising a little young man. I got 2 sons. My son that passed away name is Jaquan. I'm gonna leave my other son away from him. But he grew up in New York in the Bronx. Came up with his mother. We co-parent, but he stayed with his mother. Probably about 10 years into his life, I decided I want to move down south. When I moved down south, I ended up going back within a year to go get him.
Let's go back to to you and mom.
Okay.
Because I want to get the whole backstory.
Gotcha.
What's the conditions your son born under? Prior to him coming into the world, what kind of man was his father?
Honest truth, a street dude. I was a hustler. You know what I'm saying? All I knew was the goddamn hustle. I didn't commit no violent acts, but I sold everything under the sun. So that's what he came in the world to. And during the years of doing it,
is there a reputation that precedes you once you leave the streets?
Once you leave it,
Meaning will your son hear about things about his father? Say, man, your daddy used to be a hustler.
yeah,
Say,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So
yeah.
finish off.
So now you put that in the street. Now you got a son growing up behind you, coming up behind that. He picked up on that. He picked up on certain things he heard, and he looked at it as a stepping stool, something to be proud of. You know what I mean? He looked at it as a badge of honor. That's how I took it with him. It was something he was chasing.
Was mom street, religious,
Be honest,
spiritual?
mom isn't street. She's not street. She's not street. But she had a rough life growing up.
So she hood.
I wouldn't even say she's hood. She just her upbringing. She's a good person. She's a good woman, but she grew up rough. She grew up hard. She went through a whole lot of things as a woman. You know what I mean? Growing up,
So would you say y'all from the same kind of background?
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
How did you meet her?
We lived in the same complex. We was lived in the Bronx together, Park Towers, and me moving in with my aunt. My aunt lived there for about a billion years. So when I came from DFY, I got in trouble. Went to juvenile facility. When I came home, I had the option of go to school and do the right thing or get out of my house, what my aunt told me. So I thought I was big and grown when I decided I'm gonna leave. And I ran from that house to my other aunt's house, and that's where I met his mother with Park Towers.
What was your mom and dad?
My mom's died when I was 10. My dad, he was in and out of the feds. And at that time, he was home then. But majority of my life, my dad was locked up.
So do your daddy have a reputation in the street?
Very big one.
Very big.
Yeah.
So you got granddaddy,
Yeah.
daddy. Okay.
And then you got,
Okay. I'm connecting the dots of two young individuals. They both got similar backgrounds of dysfunction.
yeah,
Make a baby.
facts.
How long y'all stay together?
We was never in a relationship.
But y'all co-parented.
Co-parent after he was born, and yeah, we co-parent together. That's what brought us together. But as far as a relationship, it was never a relationship, just messing around.
What side of dad does your son come into the world know? Are you already out of the streets? Are you trying to get out of the streets?
When he comes in the world, I'm still in the street.
Okay.
I'm still playing. I'm still out there. Do his little 4, 5, 6, 7 up until about 10.
Okay.
I'm playing. I'm still playing.
All right.
So he's familiar with your lifestyle at
Yes,
that point?
very much so. Came here. He knows that I'm going to jail now. He knows it's not school no more.
Okay.
So now he knows
Yeah, the lies they saying
The lies.
daddy going to jail.
It ain't working no more.
Yeah,
Because
that
the
shit,
school, it ain't working
He
no
picking
more.
up, intelligence
There
is
you go.
playing a part now.
Yeah. He got his own brain now. He's starting to put it together. My dad ain't, you know what I mean, he in the school. The kids outside is telling him, you know, it's starting to get into him now.
He's seeing dad really don't work. We got this. We living like
I
this.
could get this from dad. Dad got other kids. At the time I had my oldest daughter. She's 22.
Okay.
And then I had a son after him. So them three really is in the picture right now. But he knows I'm full-time parenting them. He's coming over, he's seeing what they got. So he know dad ain't getting up going to work. You know, he ain't getting up going to work.
So at some point you say, okay, I'm leaving New York. I'm going to North Carolina.
Yeah.
What do you think that did to the relationship or just to the trajectory of where your son was going? Because at this time he's not having any issues.
I mean, he's growing up. He's doing he's fighting and doing little things in school. He's doing little things, but he's not to the point of, he's not to the point of you thinking it's a real big problem. You think he's just being a little young man.
Yeah,
right
typical
now.
boy shit.
Yeah, he's doing little boy stuff.
Yeah, typical boy
Did
shit.
you have any problems? Like, did you have any co-parenting issues?
With his mother.
Yeah.
No.
So y'all was cool the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
what was her life like? As far as like, was she working? Was she?
She would work. She would work, but like I said, with her upbringing, she's jumping place to place to place to place to place to place. You know what I mean? But as far as her doing what she's supposed to do as a woman, she's working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's working. But then you got a little knucklehead kid you're raising. on top of two
Does she
girls.
have any more kids?
Yeah.
She got 2 girls
Yeah,
plus your son.
yeah, plus my son.
He's the oldest.
Yeah, she got a little boy now, but at that time it was just him and his 2 sisters over there.
So when you go to North Carolina, how soon after you want to say? See, nigga, when I moved to California, I say I gave it probably 2 months. Nigga, my son started rebelling like a motherfucker with his mom,
What you going?
grandma, what I'm going. With mom, grandma, aunties, he rebelling. It ain't, my presence gone.
Yeah.
And he's not used to that presence being gone. The men in school start trying to tell him what to do, little niggas start bucking in. So that's why I moved back home. I said this job ain't worth me losing the boy.
I say about maybe, I want to give it 6 months tops.
That he started acting.
Yeah,
started
man, when the
really-
cats
started
away,
acting
the
out.
mice go play.
Yeah.
He lying to me. Yeah.
He started going crazy.
Cause at some point, your anger, your frustrations, your hurt, it can withstand mom's spanking.
Yeah, it's different than dad chastisement.
Yeah. Especially dad's disappointment is a motherfucker when dad is there to be disappointed.
Yeah.
But if dad disappointed over the phone, man, it don't mean shit.
It don't mean nothing. It's just
Yeah.
alright. That's what I was going through. It's just alright, Dad. Alright, whatever.
Yeah. So when you take, man, that presence is a motherfucker, man. Yeah.
What made you even move down south in the first place, though?
Honest truth, I caught a charge in New York, right? I had a drug indictment. And I hadn't got in trouble. My last charge prior to that was in 2000. This was like 2000 and maybe, I want to say 8. Like 8. They gave me a first time offender charge, being that I hadn't gotten to none. It was nonviolent. I said, if I get out of this one here, I'm getting the hell out of here. But I got out of it. I mean, I didn't get out of it. I did, my little programming and all that stuff. I came home. I was seeing a woman that lived in North Carolina at the time. I'm playing again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm playing the man game. I got my 2 kids' mother here. And then I got a female that I was with just this amount of time about 2001. I've been with this girl. My kid's mother 2000. So I've been playing this game back and forth, but I got to it like, if I don't leave New York, I'm gonna end up dead or I'm gonna end up killing somebody out here doing something. I'm not gonna be able to get out of this one. She in my ear like, you know what, come on down here. I said, listen, North Carolina, that's that slave shit, I ain't with it. She said, let's go to Virginia then. I said, all right. So I moved to Richmond first. And when I moved to Richmond, it was like being in New York. So I'm like, it's the same shit. Like, I left there to do something right. I'm down here and I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I said, nah, it ain't gonna work here.
Come on down here to the plantation.
Here you go.
Come on
That's
down
what she
here to
said.
the
She
plantation.
said, I got a place where you ain't gonna want to do nothing. Took my ass way out in the sticks, man.
Down in North Carolina?
Took me in the sticks in North Carolina. I wake up, I got deads in my yard. Shit I ain't never seen before. I gotta go out and kill snakes. And a piece of mind.
And you ain't never left.
I ain't left. I've been out here about 12 years now. Wow. I ain't turned back.
Yeah, the city will get you in some trouble, I will tell you that.
So at one point, your son, 11, 12, 13, most pivotal years of a, I ain't gonna say just a black male, but just a male period. That adolescent, that pre-adolescent stage, 12, 13, boy, when you get to that adolescent stage, you know everything. Your peers become your greatest influence. You care about what your peers say, mainly than really how your parents feel.
Yeah.
Most children choose to disappoint their parents, pleasing their friends, and disappoint their friends to please their parents, right?
Understand.
You call for your son. Let me have it.
He got into a fight. And when he got into a fight, I called up there, got on him about the fight. He's graduating. I see a picture of him the next day. He's graduating. I see a picture of him with a gang sign, throwing up a gang sign.
On graduation day.
Graduation day, got his cap and gown on, throwing up a gang sign.
This is high school?
Nah, this is junior. This is elementary.
Oh, he's getting out of elementary school going to
Getting out
junior high.
of going to
And he's throwing up gang
Throwing
signs.
up a gang sign.
sign. Like most little niggas do on the picture.
Man, I seen that shit. Jumped up from New York, came up here.
Booked your flight, came to New York.
Came to New York, came and got him, rented the car to come back. Listen, you gotta go. She said, no problem. There you go. No problem. Because at the point, you know, she did her part. From birth.
Once they get to 11,
yeah, once
12,
you get to that 11, that 10, because I had her for 5 years.
Once that dick go to getting hard.
There you go.
Once that Peter go to rising. And he peeing on the toilet seat, won't wipe the toilet seat up. Yeah, sit on down and dad. Yeah.
That's a fact. Gotta get him out of there.
Yeah. So I'm sure he was excited, nigga, when you went and got it.
Definitely.
Cause in his mind, nigga, I'm finna go live with my G. My OG. This is my OG.
Yeah, we about to do some things.
Yeah.
I already know. Yeah, we about to turn up.
He wasn't disappointed to leave his friends or nothing like that though?
To be honest to you, when he got down there, like when he left, first 2 weeks or something, everything was good.
Cause he thinking he with his G.
Yeah, but once he realized he with daddy, he with his father now. He not with the homie. He ain't with the father he know. You know, the one calling home saying I'll be home soon and come home and do something else and go right back. And he not to that father no more. Now his dad get up and go to work. You know what I'm saying? He got to go to school.
He's seeing a different image of his
Yeah,
father.
now it's a whole, it's not the image, it's not what he was used to. So now it's more or less like, hold on.
Oh, my dad was up.
The hell I got myself into?
Yeah.
I want to go home. I want to go home.
Mama, man, daddy tripping, man, he picking on me, man.
You hit it right on the head.
Mama, I know what to do, nigga. I'm calling mama.
Mom,
And mama gonna
you too
rescue me.
strict. Mom, he tearing me up. Man, I done had stories, but he didn't tell them. But I've had stories that was supposed to be told from him, and I'm like, yo, listen, nah, it ain't go like that. But it went like this. You know what I'm saying? Because what I do know is
He's not, well, for one, homie, authority. If you ain't had no male authority, that's worse than being hit on. It's like, it's an oppression that most kids, man, we used to have mean staff members like that. One who just mean, riding, homie. Man, driving you crazy because you're not used to it. You don't know how to receive it.
Yeah.
And you really feel like you're being abused and mistreated because mama coddles you.
Yeah.
The coddling make you feel like, say boy, get out and give me 15 push-ups. What the fuck is wrong with you? You feel like you've been abused. And that's discipline. So, man, I hated that. I resented it. But then again, I wanted it. Yeah, I wanted it.
Listen, my family, whatever they got their hands on the side of your head. Wasn't no abuse. You know what I'm saying? The abuse was, you're going to do what I say, and that's just it. Like, we give options now. Kids get options. What you want to eat? What you want tonight? Nah, it was what mama going to cook tonight.
Yeah, see, I had options. Actually, my mom like that. But when I went over other people's houses, they gonna say, you go eat. You know what? Your little ass gonna be at that goddamn table till in the morning.
Yeah.
And man, I be there until the morning. I couldn't wait to tell my mom. And my mama never let me go back over there again.
Yeah.
If you mistreated me and I told my mom, I knew, man, if I called from the boys' home and told my mama, man, my mama gonna be calling the superintendent the next morning. My mama gonna be calling all down at the,
But you know what?
state capitol.
That's how I am with my kids.
And I'm lying. I'm lying to mama about what I'm telling her got her doing it. And don't feel bad about lying to her about it.
That's the average child.
That's the average child. That's the average spoiled child.
That's the average spirit.
That's the average spoiled child.
Yeah.
At some point, you naturally saw your son resent this authority.
Yeah.
Did he ever try to buck and talk back?
Told me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to talk back
Oh,
to
he
you?
tried to talk back?
Talk back.
Knowing what he
buck
knew.
at.
Knowing what he knew about you from the street.
Tried to buck at.
And what was your response?
Dirt road. Because at the time, he's about 5'11", taller than me. He, how old was he? About 15, about 14, 15.
Was he toting that pistol yet?
I don't know. I remember he had just pulled the razor out of school, so he could have, I don't know. See, when he was with me, he was a gangbanger. I was on him, you know what I mean? I'm in his books, I'm in school, I'm active, because like I said, you see, I work with the state, so being I work with the state, I'm active in school with him. But yeah, we driving in the car one day. I heard something about some gang stuff. So we riding and we talking about it. He go, but you ain't, but I'm not what? I said, hold on, man, you all right? Yeah, but you ain't trying to hear what I got to say. I said, I'm gonna hear you out. Look over. I'm gonna hear you out. Get out the car. Get out the car. I tell me what you need. Nah, I don't want to talk. Oh, no, we're going to talk now because all that yelling and all that hand playing and we're going to talk now. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
You want to shout the title? Yeah. Oh, we start getting it. Let's go.
Oh, he said, yeah, he want to shot
Yeah,
it.
he want to shot it. Not drag him all through the ditch, all through there. Get back on the car. Come on. See, he was like the average kid. They think, you know, yes, I'm going to tell the police on him. So when the cop did come, you know what they told him?
What?
They told him, in the state of North Carolina, chastising is not illegal. Child abuse is illegal. If your father drink, get high, any of that stuff, come and beat you for no reason, give me a call. But for this right here, when I show the text and all that stuff that I got, say, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Boy, I run away from home. I wouldn't run away from home, that kind of shit. Yeah, I run away from home.
Hell, and you know my rule is, you run, you stay.
Yeah, I ran away from home, man. You gonna give me that kind of discipline?
I did that too.
But boy, when I come back home, we knocking on that window saying, Mama.
Y'all ran away from home?
Mama coming.
Yeah, I did.
Not me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I knew where my bread was buttered. I was like, nah. It's the winter time, it's cold outside.
Just go hang with them niggas in the project. Nigga be cold at night, hungry, the motherfucker know I can go home.
No. See, I ain't come back though. See, that was the thing. My fault. When you left, you don't come back. Nah, you're a man, right? You wanna run out there and do all that? Go ahead. We gonna see how that works for you.
Yeah, see, that's why everybody need dad in the house. Mama let us back in. Your mama say, come on back in. Fuss you, cuss you, fix you something while she fussing and cussing.
Yeah.
Tell you dirty, go in there and take a bath.
Yeah.
And then come pray with you for the night over with.
My mama was way different.
That's mama, baby.
Listen, I had a completely different mom. My mom was extension cord.
There you go.
My mom will snatch. My mom snatched that extension cord off of that iron, and she will lay into your back, and ain't no extension cord on no clothes. It's extension cords. Take your shirt off.
They need to go back to doing that.
Bro, my mom played no games, bro.
If my mama would have done that, I probably would have turned out better too. My mom was tired though. She had to go to work.
And my dad would get home like, so he acting up, huh? All right, go ahead.
Did you get another?
Yeah, no, my dad was just like watching, like, she gonna take care of it, but you better not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just chilling. Like, I dare you to say something. Listen, man, I never thought about running away a day in my life. Not a day in my life. Listen, you know how I see, like, you talk about the whole, back in the day with the slaves and stuff? Yo, my friends and stuff. Yeah, my friends and stuff be like, yo, Ty, you ain't gotta take that. Listen, y'all be quiet over there. They got some good foods over here. They keep me clothed. It's warm in here. And I'ma take mines like a G.
Boy, we used to run the motherfucking projects and lay in them nigga bed with them roaches. Nigga, wasn't no roaches I had nowhere.
Nope. They treats me good.
Boy, I thought the project was better than they could live. I don't know why. Boy, them niggas had me tricked. I ain't lying. Could have got to hang outside when the lights came on. That's the only reason I thought it was better. Could have got to hang outside when the light came on, and they got to hunt and get booted late at night with the irresponsible parent. Yeah, man, shit.
No, y'all get some from around here. Messing around with my parents, I know.
Yeah, my mom used to come looking for me though, boy. She called every friend. Every house I would go to, and said, boy, your mama called over looking for you. That make a nigga feel guilty.
I was at my house, she wanted to see me though. That's how I ended up staying in the Riverpark Towers with his mother. Because I ran away from my dad and ran to the towers when I came from DFY.
Yeah.
He came looking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him get to me.
Nah,
she let me stay there. I was the type of punk that you can do whatever. And then I had Rob was like, as long as you respect this house, be here at a certain time, do your thing, go to school. I was like, well, all right, Rob this morning was cool.
Yeah. So now he's saying, Mama, I want to come home.
Mm-hmm.
How do you relinquish, or how do they get him? How do he get back in New York?
He's not there yet. When he's saying, Mama, I want to come home, Mama at this point, Mama like, nah, nigga, you staying behind down. Me and her be seeing eye to eye at this point, you know what I mean? So he going through it. But he get back to New York, Did I say he?
Now let me ask you, what's his grades like in school?
When he with me, his grades was straight A student, A and B honor roll. He was the Victorian dude.
So he's not suffering with any kind of learning disabilities?
He had they gave him ADHD. They say every kid had ADHD.
That's more
But
behavior.
that's the only thing that they ever said that was wrong with ADHD.
That's just a nigga needed dad. Like
that was it.
What do the teachers think about it?
Now, that's the crazy thing. Everybody love it. Lovable dude. Love it.
So very
He
charismatic.
do something in school. You come to check him in school, and the teachers is telling you, no, listen, it ain't that serious. Why you call me that?
Mm-hmm.
If it ain't that serious, then why you call? No, but listen, he has potential, and he's this. And
That was me, homie.
I'm saying like, but why you call me if you gonna tell me not to get on him? Then why call me for?
Yeah.
So everybody loved him though. He was a lovable dude. He was a real
So-
lovable dude.
What you think he was chasing? Through his lyrics, through his music,
Through his
rap?
music?
Yeah, because
Well, before you get into that, when did you realize he was rapping?
I used to rap. So
Okay.
he used to go to the studio with me all the time. He came in the house one day, me and my wife sitting out there in the house. He's like, hey dad, I wrote a song. You wanna hear it? I'm like, yeah, you know, so I'm rapping. I'm like, shit, we do something now. Yeah. He get up there, I don't know is it too vulgar for the podcast?
You say what you want here, bro.
they got to pay to hear the cuss
He
words.
goes. Yo, suck my dick, suck my. Whoa. I said, my man, if you say one more of those, my wife said, hey, my daughter, nah, I'll break your neck. Nah, Pop, nah, trust me. My man, get the fuck out of here. Kicked him out the room. That was the last time I ever wanted to hear rap from him. But he was doing the drill music then. I didn't know that though. I didn't know that.
Did you know what drill music was?
Hell no. I'm on with hip hop. Nas, Tupac, Biggie, you know, people. I don't know nothing about them. No. So when I'm hearing it, I'm sitting there like, what is it? I don't know what that is. He goes to New York. He does a song called Sanction and sings it to me. 24 years ago.
Yeah.
But when he did it, this time he sent it to me. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, how you working with something, bro? Why you snitching on yourself? That's this music. I'm like, why you telling me? Oh, this man. That's this music.
How old is he at this point?
About 16.
And so he basically telling on himself in his lyrics, and he talking all of that. He talking that
All
talk.
type of crazy stuff. Yeah, he talking that talk.
What you hearing in the lyrics where you saying, hold up, nigga, you tripping? You hearing names, you hearing
Hearing
actions.
names calling. I'm seeing the weapons being produced in the jump. Ain't no problem. You know what I mean? I can see the weapons being produced. I'm hearing the lyrics, one to the head, one to the chin, hit him in the leg, got a permanent limp, and I'm like, I'm praying you ain't do none of this stuff you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because if you did, nigga, you going to jail. So now I'm listening to it like, you sound good. You know what I mean? You rapping.
Mm-hmm.
But what you rapping about? That's what got me.
You hearing the talent.
But I also hear jail sentence.
You see the
Or
bullshit.
graveyard, yeah.
You see the future coming.
Yeah, I see the bullshit. I can see that.
So this after he go back to mom. Do you ever try to intervene?
Yeah, because he started to get rebellion towards her. And started to try to run over her. She's trying, but he's running over her now.
Okay.
Now she's trying to put her foot down, but he's 6'1". You know what I'm saying? He's 6'1", she ain't nothing but like 5'5". So now he can put his chest up a little bit at her. Yeah, he can put his chest up at her and she'll.
That's what happened when the boy get big in the household. Mama try to knock him upside the head. When he go to towering over her, it becomes an intimidation factor. He started intimidating.
That's what it is. Now he's starting to intimidate her now.
He started intimidating.
He got a little bass in his voice. He talk,
Yeah.
but this shit, I'm gonna call your father. You gonna call my father for what? This, that. He'll talk that shit. This shit call me. Get up there, get high. Get low, get low. Yeah. So now I got to a point where, are you gonna go up there to keep chastising them? Or are you gonna try to figure out a way to stop them from running from you? Because now you're just pushing them away now. So you know what? I'm embracing. You know what I mean? I went like a whole maybe close to a year without talking to him. Once I found out he was gang banging with the Crip thing and all that, he hit me on Thanksgiving one day. This is a message. I'm like, what you hit me for? You know what I mean? Oh, I just want to say Thanksgiving, happy day. All right. No, it's the normal fucking day. We in Turkey. Happy Thanksgiving, you too. But it was tough love. It wasn't, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I felt
Nigga, that
bad,
hurt to do that, nigga.
Yeah,
I already
it
know,
killed me,
nigga.
dude.
I'm sitting here watching. I know that hurt to do that, nigga.
But it's the only way to try to teach him something. But you know what it did? It drew him back. Because now he's saying, Dad don't give a fuck. But deep down inside, I do. But now I'm getting my point across. So now we getting up now. I'm coming up there, we meeting up now. Now we can get something to eat and talk. Now I got my son back. You know what I'm saying? Now he's calling me for encouragement. Your dad, what about this right here? You know what I mean? If I bust this move, what you think will happen here or this right here? Now I'm getting that back. Now I'm being able to try to coach him. You know what I mean? Listen, your friends ain't your friends. I don't give a fuck how they feel. Your friends ain't your friends. Watch the company you keep, man. Stop putting your neck on the line for everybody because everybody ain't gonna do it for you. I know he watching and seeing it now, you know what I'm saying? But he's the type, he's raised like that. I gotta protect everything. I gotta hold my friends down. I gotta hold everybody around me down. You know what I mean? So yeah, he would have been doing the murder sentence right now if somebody would, if it would have been vice versa with his friends. It's nothing I could have told him. He'd have been sitting in jail for a murder sentence for retaliating on some dumb shit. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to stop him. It's just his mental was like that. He just believed that he's supposed to protect everything.
So he went back to New York to stay with his mom. How long after he was staying with you did he go stay back?
5 years. After 5 years.
Okay, so he's what, 16, 17 years old now?
He's back in New York at 16 years, 16 now. About 16.
And he's back in the same neighborhoods and everything like that?
Not the same. This is the weird shit. He's not in the same neighborhood where he grew up at. He's on the opposite side. Now he's beefing with the neighborhood that he grew up in.
Your old neighborhood.
My old neighborhood.
So in retrospect,
Throw me in the middle of some bullshit. Because now I got my neighborhood disrespecting my son. I got my son disrespecting the neighborhood. I'm trying to figure out how to stop both of them.
the neighborhood feeling, they somewhat feeling weak in the streets, but they giving him a pass.
Giving him a pass
on the
because this is
strength
his
of
son.
you.
Yeah.
It's like he taking advantage of the pass, and he mashing the gas
He
even
is,
harder.
he is.
Really rebelling against. Around with homies displaced anger toward their daddy. The average nigga they shooting at, because most niggas, that's the only man or male that really make a nigga feel like a punk or feel weakened. Is the hurt from his daddy. Nah, man, that's some deep shit. For you to try to balance that though, homie, in the middle of your hood, and he turning up though. That's the thing about it. He turning up.
But how did he get back though? Like, what made you let him even go back to NY?
What I think was that he's crying to his mother behind him back then.
Okay.
Because now she, me and her
My
talking,
baby.
She like, maybe, he might be ready to come back up here. I'm like, nah, let me put him through college. Let me get him in college. He's at early college now. Let me get him in college, and then you go from there. I miss my son now. So the mother stuff. So me, I'm like, all right, no problem. I'm sending him back up there. But like I told him, listen, if you get out of here, you come back here. But once he touched New York Street, that was it.
You say once he touched them New York streets.
It's over.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, shit, just to use that.
I got you, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
When you start noticing he was grabbing that goddamn gun,
When I started seeing him shit.
he started. So New York is a tough gun state.
Very, very
And these young niggas putting guns in the video. Well, I don't give a damn what state you're in. If they want to, they can get you with felony possession of a firearm just by you brandishing them in the video.
That's right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What? Hell yeah.
I didn't. It's like that in New York. Is that deep?
That's everything.
It everywhere. Especially a felon. Especially if you're a felon.
Felon with a firearm.
Especially a felon. But by New York having such strict gun laws,
It don't even
You
matter.
can't
if
even
you
possess. Felony
Yeah.
night, you can't even possess a motherfucker in New York. You gotta have so much shit to get a gun in New York to pathetic.
Yeah.
So you seeing him in the video. At this point, he's saying, for mama,
For daddy,
daddy,
everybody,
nigga, I'm all in now.
I'm all in.
With these two reputations that sits over me in these streets. But they over here on this other side. And he grew up with them